Just landed here in Krakow, and this is the first sign of Polish hospitality I've seen. Pretty nice. It says, for guests from Ukraine, we can give you a special deal. Basically 50% off stuff, except for alcohol. Very nice. Just the Krakow airport. So, good morning from Krakow. Spotted my first Ukrainian flag of the day. See if we can find some food and then see if I can link up with a van and be a driver, drive some stuff into Ukraine. Little box there that had donations for Ukraine. People could buy something from the grocery store and put it in that box. Pretty nice. Are you guys from the US?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Are you stationed here for some time?
No, we're just here to support the NATO allies. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yes. Have a good time. You too. Says we're with you.
Дуже приємно. Скажіть, будь ласка, як пройти до Краковської галереї?
Галерея?
Так. Ви саме з України?
Да. Мы вчера с Харькова приехали.
Здесь месте, где лучше жить, пока.
Мы переночевали сегодня.
Нас
Хорошие
на пару
люди.
дней, нас взяли на пару дней, а сейчас мы, наверное, будем
Семья,
пробовать
хорошая семья.
и искать.
Надо регистрироваться, где можно.
Когда, как беженцы.
Да, мы как делали.
А потому что мы, скорее всего, планируем, еще двигаться дальше. Возможно.
Есть типа цел.
Куда есть? Нет, никуда. Мы не знаем еще куда.
Португалия принимает беженцев, они готовы помочь. В Испании, если вы зайдете в Facebook, я просто сама искала эту информацию. Украинцы в Испании.
В Испании может быть.
Ой, там же теплышко.
Очень много.
Там теплее, чем здесь.
Вчера приехали с Испании.
Да.
Но он не украинец.
Да, слышно по акценту.
Акцент слышно, да?
Попали в хорошую семью. Вообще чудесная семья. Я не знаю, как мы вчера на вокзале, просто сам Господь вот так вот дал нам этих людей. Нас так встретили. Мы искупались, можно сказать. Как зовут? Оксана. Елена. Мирослава.
Мира. Просто Мира.
Арон.
Арон.
Армянин.
Как брат в музее. Я американец.
Американец?
Да, вот очень слышно, очень прям.
Вы сказали, что летите и попасть на вокзал.
Нам нужно, может, билеты посмотреть. Мы можем двигаться дальше или нет. Вот. А еще должны оформить то, что вот мы беженцы, чтобы мы могли еще ехать там в Германию, куда угодно вообще, в Испанию. В общем, общем, да. Но надо искать жилье, потому что это же беженцы, вот эту штучку, ее выдают не сразу, это можно неделю там ждать. Ну вот, надо заселиться где-то, будем искать.
Ага, я понял. Как там был на поезде? Пил много-много людей, неудобно.
Английским приходится.
Ну, нормально. Были люди, сидели, стояли немного, мы менялись местами, вот, местами. Меняли, чтобы это, ну, друг другу все уступали, все, ну, было хорошо. Я не скажу, что первые дни, может быть, много было людей, а в этот раз мы ехали, я считаю, что это хорошо. Да. Вот, и мы сейчас у них остановились, покупались, вещи постирали, она нас завтраком накормила. Вот.
Очень приятные люди нам попались, очень.
Очень приятные,
Добродушные.
Добродушные вообще. Берите, как дома будьте, ну, в общем, вообще хорошо.
Там
И
еще
вот,
мальчик. Что надо, там такие люди приятные встречаться. Я просто в шоке.
не, вот мы идем, вот сам Господь ведет раз к кому-то подойти, раз что-то мы новое узнаем.
Все прекрасно. Это новая страна, будет прекрасно.
Новые возможности.
Можем фото сделать.
Да, давайте!
Фото.
Дима,
Иди.
Come here for the photo.
Иди. Что-то настроенный у нас.
Там типа музей. Миш, давай я нарисую. Бабку? Я сейчас увижу.
So what I was just showing you was a center, like an area that Ukrainians have rented out or purchased or something, and they've made it a center where people can bring donations, and so there was a lot of stuff there. And then on the upper floors there were many rooms where people were sleeping, and it was full of beds. I didn't feel comfortable filming inside there because I felt like I was invading someone's private space, but it's good to know that there's a place that if someone just shows up, there's more room there and they can have Ukrainians stay there, which is pretty cool. And all of that stuff that I showed you, like the whole room full of stuff, every day that's cleared out and they haul it all back to Ukraine using trucks or buses. They say that they put it like underneath in the passenger, you know, in a normal passenger bus, other people sit on top and there's room for luggage underneath. They can also fill up that stuff, the extra room there, with whatever things they need to get across the border efficiently, because the buses go back and forth more efficiently than like a private vehicle. And so it's an efficient way to get things into the country now. So glad to see that people are organizing, stuff is getting moved, but we're still looking for where exactly we can be helpful. We asked them if they need a driver. We don't have a vehicle here. We're thinking maybe of getting one, maybe not. Maybe someone already has one. Just need people to drive back and forth. So still in the process of finding out how exactly we can help, but making progress. So I found an exchange place here. See if you can notice anything unusual about it. So basically, they're willing to sell you Ukrainian hryvnias, but they're not willing to buy any from you. So what this means is, if you left Ukraine and you pulled out your money out of the ATM and you came here to Poland, and now you want to, you know, exchange it to Polish money or euros or dollars or something, they will not even take the hryvnia from you, which is really bad. Basically, all the money that Ukrainians had, at least at that place, they're not even willing to touch it, because we don't know what will happen with Ukraine's economy in the next few weeks. And so it's very difficult now for people leaving.
Сказали, можна взяти телефонний номер, дається 10 гігабайтів З підключенням цієї штуки додається можливість дзвонити чи на українські номера, чи в смс-ки, там треба дізнатися точно. А коли закінчаються, то можна набрати цю функцію, тоді додається ще...
Це треба, мабуть, сфотографувати.
Так, да, ми теж сфоткали.
Можна взяти з собою? Так, ви собі заберете. Тут не багато.
А, можна брати?
The girl that was working at the SIM card store just had a huge line of Ukrainians there, and she's giving everyone, you know, this free internet basically through the company is giving everyone free internet. You just have to buy the SIM card, then you have 100 gigabytes of data. And so this Ukrainian girl actually who was working there, presumably moved there before the war started, has been helping all of her other Ukrainians and speaking Ukrainian to them. Very nice. We could just tell that she was exhausted, so Oksana decided to buy her a Starbucks gift card for just a little thank you and encouragement. I think she was a little shy, but that's okay.
It's okay.
So this place will at least exchange your grivna for you. They'll give you 7.5 per 100 zloty. So at least something, but the spread there was pretty big. So it's not like you're getting a great deal. It's not very liquid, but this is at the in this big mall that is right after you get off the train station from Krakow. So if you're coming from Ukraine and you really need to exchange your money, this is the best place I've seen so far. So basically we're just on the phone with one of our friends, and there's 40 suitcases that some group of about 4 of Americans brought over to Krakow here. We're trying to find a way to get them across the border. The only problem is no Polish driver wants to drive across the border into Ukraine. We're willing to, but we don't have a vehicle yet. Maybe we can get one at some point, but they need it like right now because they're already here and they want this stuff tomorrow. So Oksana had this idea of maybe we can go to the train station here, which we're close to at the moment, and ask them, hey, can we just have the 2 of us with 40 suitcases on the train, and then we can meet our friends on the other side of Ukraine, and they can help us unload these 40 suitcases, and these 4 Americans who are here can help us load them up on the train on this side. So we're gonna go ask and see what they say. Information point. The 4th platform. Oh look, they're giving out free stuff. Is this for free for Ukrainians? Yeah. Oh, it's very nice, very nice.
Ukrainian?
No, we're not. We're Polish. We're from Krakow.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We're very thankful to Poland and to all those people for helping our people. Thank you so much.
Welcome. We're doing what we can.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not much.
We really appreciate it. I know maybe not everyone announced this, but we all feel it. And it's like seeing the flags in all around in Poland and seeing how much government helping us. Thank you so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. We really wish you like to not have whatever we have. And then just so that you have your own country with like no destruction or anything. Just thank you so much for all your work and for your free time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you with an organization or just by yourself?
No, we just came. There is like an info line in the city council, so you can call there and you can tell that you want to help, and they tell you what to do. So.
Oh, I see. And they told you, oh, you can come to the train station, you can hand things out.
So basically you can come here from the street and ask, do you guys need any help? You get this, and you can just
I see.
go
And,
around
and the stuff came from the city of Krakow or the Polish government or from individuals?
I think all of it. Mostly it's from individuals who brought it to the special centers.
Yes.
And I think that's most of it. But many people just come here all the time and bring stuff. So for example, people make sandwiches at home, they cook some soup and they bring it here. So to leave it.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. Bye. Good luck.
Thank you. Very cool. Really encouraging to see how the Polish people are just helping people out. Yeah. was walking around saying that there's a place for 3 people in Switzerland. I think he's just a local Polish guy, but knows someone in Switzerland who's willing to host 3 people. Very nice. People just show up at the train station and just helping. Really impressive.
И следующий.
Ага.
Одна людина сюди йде, будь ласка. Одна сюди. Ви куди?
Do you speak English?
По-польську?
Я могу по-русски тоже. Или по-английски, или по-русски.
Хорошо.
Короче, я хочу в Украину, у меня есть 40 чемоданов. И я хочу билет на поезд. И моя жена может со мной 40 чемоданов. И там
На Украину?
На Украину. Можно так делать?
Так, але он ma 40 walizek. I ja nie...
Могу платить за 40 чемоданов?
Не. Минутку.
Ага.
Минутку.
Или моя жена сейчас сам спрашивает.
Хорошо, сейчас мы решим. Наступна особа. Да. Будь ласка, йдіть. Мені треба волонтера. Мені треба волонтера. Нет, лежать, стоять, только стоять.
А сидячие?
Нет.
На завтра, для послезавтра.
На piątek można spróbować, czy sobota nawet. Proszę pani, ja teraz z tym panem podejdę za 40 tych walizek, komuś go oddam.
Dobra.
I przyjdę. I idziemy. A ten tylko humanitarny gruz, tak? Скажите ви, тут так? Він, коротше, 40 сумок, це гуманітар. Він хоче в сторону України їхати. Йому його віддати.
Гуманитарка, 40. Это надо лучше подойти вот в этот стенд.
Понял.
Либо, если там не подскажут, то тут у нас есть зала відпочинку, что ж такое, відпочинку. И там есть наши какие-то координаторы. У них, если что, можно спросить, потому что мы здесь киваем.
Прекрасно, да. Спасибо большое. Thank you very much.
Так, прошу.
Okay, so basically they said we can ask up here if we can get the 40 suitcases onto the train. Most of these people in line are trying to go further on into Europe. Not a lot of people are trying to go back into Ukraine right now, which we're trying to do. Oksana's over here. I will see what information she found out, but I noticed that they had a translator paired with every person. So the orange vests are translators, and basically they're helping translate for people that are at the, that only speak Russian or Ukrainian, and they translate into Polish to talk with the person who's selling the tickets. So they have a system worked out, works great as far as I can tell. A lot of people helping here. It's just really, when I first walked into here, it was just heartbreaking to see all these people and know that this is caused entirely by Russian aggression and basically a lot by Putin, and he needs to be stopped because it's just going to continue. Every day, trainfuls and trainfuls of people who have lost their homes come here and they start over. They have nothing. They're just sitting on their mattresses or just with a few bags. The way to fix this problem is to stop the aggressor so that it does not get worse and so these people can go back to their homes that they rightfully belong to live in. So please support Ukraine. So the idea here from the Ukrainian worker who's working as a volunteer, the girl on the left right here, she said basically Poland can get us to Przemysl, which is right on the border with Ukraine, and then from there it's up to Ukrzęznice, which is the state train company of Ukraine, to get us from Przemysl into Ukraine. So there were some other people that came up that had an urgent need, so of course we're letting them ask first, but whenever this girl is free and has a second, we'll see if she can get us a way to get these 40 suitcases to Przemysl and then from there, I don't know how the two of us will carry 40 suitcases from one train to another, but we can figure it out. Maybe some people can help us or something. That's the current working in progress plan.
That's a huge dog.
Yeah. Thank you, very nice. Very nice. As far as I can tell, anyone can bring something to here, and then from there it's distributed further.
That dog, he doesn't even know where he is.
No, poor doggy. So we were talking with the Polish train worker, and basically she said, I'm able to ask my boss, which is not her normal boss because she was moved here from a different town in Poland in order to help work with the crisis. She can ask her boss to get these 40 suitcases onto the train, but normally they wouldn't do this because during this time they're afraid that a bomb will be packaged into a suitcase and sent back the other way. So she said they can ask, but only if we know for sure we can get it from the Ukrainian side of Ukryznica. Well, it turns out when we were talking with her, my friends called and said, hey, we found a Polish driver who is willing to let you use his van to bring the stuff all the way into Ukraine and then bring it back, which is great. We were looking for a van that we could drive in and back, basically. So we don't know all the details yet, but tomorrow hopefully we'll find out more and hopefully we'll bring some stuff into Ukraine.